Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a wonderful day. As always, when you leave a like, when you leave a comment, you help out the algorithm a lot and you boost my YouTube rankings. It is very much appreciated. I'm still away on holiday, traveling around. Welcome back to another News I Missed, where I go over news I missed. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. When I tell you this was one of the most popular news stories in a while, boy howdy, Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak has always been a big supporter of Bitcoin. Wozniak, who founded Apple with Steve Jobs, saw their company grow to be the first $1 trillion company and subsequently the first company to hit a $3 trillion valuation. The co-founder, who had previously shown support for Bitcoin, has come out in support of the digital asset once again. But what does he have to say about other cryptocurrencies? The crypto market is now over a decade old. That is insane to think about. And there are thousands, I think over like 20 or 30,000 different cryptocurrencies currently in the space. Even with this high number of assets, there are more being created every day, given how simplified the process of creating a token has become. The high rate at which new coins are coming into the market can be alarming, kind of. With the co-founder explaining which made them untrustworthy. Wozniak lamented this accelerated rate of new cryptocurrencies coming into the market in a new report from Business Insider. He alluded to the process as being a way for people to collect money from other people who are trying to get in on projects in their earliest stages. He said there are so many cryptocurrencies that come out now. Everyone has a way to create a new one and you have a celebrity star with it. It seems like they're just collecting a bunch of money from people who want to invest at the very early stages when it's worth pennies. Alternatively, Wozniak also sees the merits of some of the new cryptocurrencies coming into the market, pointing to the Unicorn Hunters, a show which Wozniak stars in, which there's a show called Unicorn Hunters? What? Lance Bass at Invest in Breakout Ventures, the Apple co-founder, explains how a cryptocurrency... Whoa. Where's that show? Unicorn... First of all, if someone told me that they were watching Unicorn Hunters, I would think they were watching... remember that show about Bigfoot? Where people were trying to find Bigfoot? I would have assumed the Unicorn Hunters would have been people actually looking for unicorns. Anyway, is that on? Doesn't Apple have a TV thing now? There's like every single channel has their own TV. So the really important part that people lost their minds over. It says, unlike the rest of the crypto market, one digital asset that the Apple co-founder has not wavered on has been BTC. Wozniak's support was once more reinforced in the report as he explained that while there are other cryptocurrencies in the market that could be acceptable to an economically conservative strategy, Bitcoin was the only one that's pure gold mathematics. This was everywhere. Everyone completely lost their minds. This is not the first time that we've heard from Mr. Wozniak about Bitcoin in the cryptocurrency space, but for some reason, this one really set people up, off, ablaze. People were very happy. I'm not sure if it's the billionaire status. I assume that that's it. Anytime that any rich person talks positively, no matter who they are, about the cryptocurrency space, people tend to lose their minds and go, "Ooh, yeah, validation, can't believe it." So the news is the Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak, surprise, surprise, likes Bitcoin. Where have we heard that one before? Oh, from every other person and celebrity on the planet who's buying up all the Bitcoin. So I'm going to logically assume this man has more than one Bitcoin. Just because, money. So the news is Bitcoin is apparently pure gold mathematics. Steve Wozniak does not care for altcoins. And to be fair, we don't need 99,000 different altcoins. Like 40 in total would be kind of nice because a lot of them are garbage. But alas, here we are. So yeah, if you weren't into the cryptocurrency space before and you were waiting for Steve Wozniak to say that you should be getting into the market, here's your open door or red carpet or golden carpet or Bitcoin carpet, whatever you want to walk on to go buy some Bitcoin. That's the Steve Wozniak. Apparently loves Bitcoin, gold mathematics news. And yeah, let's move on. Also in the news, the leading blockchain community, Binance, has announced in a tweet that they are going to be releasing an NFT series called the Muhammad Ali Experience. Here's a tweet for it right here. Shows him punching somebody, and it says the Muhammad Ali Experience Mystery Box Collection. As announced, this collection will be available a couple of days ago. I'm away. Give me a break. Will be available on the 8th of March, so you got a time machine for that one, in celebration of the great boxing champion Muhammad Ali and his 6 core principles of confidence, conviction, dedication, respect, giving, and spirituality. Apparently, it's going to come in, I think, different rarities based on these things. They are going to be bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and ultra diamond, because, gotta have another level of diamond after that one. Each of these NFTs will have a different type of utility. The bronze one will open a membership access card to the upcoming Muhammad Ali Experience Museum and Muhammad Ali Metaverse Museum. Okay. Silver gives VIP members access cards to the upcoming museum, whereas the same thing. So I guess the bronze and the silver are the exact same thing unless I missed something. Whereas the gold one opens digital artwork of Muhammad Ali. Fantastic. The platinum one gives a print that is signed by Muhammad Ali. I'm pretty sure he's passed. I'm not making a joke there. So are they just really old things that he signed? Okay. Diamond gives a canvas. What? Diamond gives a canvas signed. Oh, I'm stupid. They're digitally signed. I was like, I don't know if he painted, and how many canvases do they have by him that were painted that he signed? Okay. It gives a canvas that is signed by Muhammad Ali. And lastly, Ultra Diamond, wow, opens one exclusive physical signed. Okay, this is different. One physical signed canvas by Mike Bundley and Muhammad Ali's wife. They can definitely sign stuff. Featuring $500 worth of gold flakes on the canvas. Wow. So yeah, this was also like slightly popular news. Binance's NFT marketplace, I think it's still a little exclusive. I planned on like creating stuff there before, but I'm pretty sure it's not for normies. So anyway, yeah. They launched all the other ones who they've also been partnering with as well have also been like very big names. And we've seen a lot of sports stars and I guess sports families entering into the cryptocurrency NFT space. So I guess this is just the logical next step. A lot of NFTs now are like, including like lots of utility with their NFT projects. So I want, will these be lifetime museum tickets? How big is the canvas that people are getting? How expensive will that canvas be afterwards? Many questions and more when we return. Nah, I'm joking. All right. Yes, and without further ado, let's move on. My brain kind of went away for a minute. Also in the news, on the 6-month anniversary of El Salvador's adoption of Bitcoin as legal tender, President Nayib Bukele stated that he will unveil 10 new Bitcoin-specific legal frameworks next week, or reforms next week, with over 40 more to come. That's over 50 new laws. The reforms are likely to center on ways the state can issue Bitcoin bonds, which Bukele and his government said they hope will fund the construction of the Bitcoin City project. Oh, I forgot about that. They wanted to make an animal hospital and an entire Bitcoin city. The city will be a tax-free haven for international. I would assume so. I mean, you can't be a full-blown Bitcoiner and have a city that has tons of taxes in it. It just doesn't really make a lot of sense. Bitcoin was adopted as legal tender in an act that passed on, September 7th. Jeez, that's so far. Wow. I feel like, let me get my words together. I feel like this happened a couple of months ago. And I mean like 2 or 3 months ago. I didn't realize it was already since September that all of that took place. There we go. English. On Twitter, Bukele spoke in response to a post from the crypto advocate and social media influencer Adele de Meyer, who tagged the Salvadorian leader, writing, "How far are you with those reforms in El Salvador? I really want to take my Bitcoin and brains, wow, out of these rich West countries for a while, maybe forever." And then he responded back, 52 reforms in the oven, first 10 coming out next week. Anxious smiley face. So, a lot of promises coming from that part of the world. We are still waiting. I believe he said 3 countries are going to announce that they are also accepting Bitcoin as legal tender sometime this year. We're waiting now. What are the 52 reforms? What does that even mean? Like, how many things do you have to That's a lot of reforms. So I assume, and I've also seen, no, it's not here. I saw a list earlier. It was also on Twitter. That's why I thought it was here. A lot of people are now listing, entire lists of all the tax-free countries for cryptocurrencies around the world, and basically stating like, hey, we're leaving, like right now, like we're finding another place to go live because we want lower taxes. And also countries that deal in Bitcoin. So I assume this is going to be a very safe haven in that regard when it comes to cryptocurrencies or taxes in general. Maybe even a citadel? That's a joke. Not really. Anyway, that's the El Salvador is apparently creating 52 new legal frameworks sometime in the very near future for Bitcoin in the cryptocurrency space in order to be able to potentially make money from their Bitcoin bonds with the, what do they call them? Lava cakes? No. They're trying to mine Bitcoin with geothermal energy. I'm like, lava? And also create their Bitcoin city. It's a lot going on. All right. Let's move on. Next up, Japanese video game and toy manufacturing company Bandai Namco is set to create its metaverse featuring the revered mechas and other characters from Mobile Suit Gundam. If you've never watched, it's definitely like, I liked it. I liked Gundam. The news was announced last month, with more enterprises from various industries, especially the gaming industry, shifting to digital and virtual platforms to curb the effects of 19, while boosting revenues and future-proofing their businesses. Bandai Namco will be spending $130 million for their virtual world, which they are calling Mobile Suit Gundam Metaverse. Not very inventive there at all. It's kind of straight to the point. But sure, the metaverse will include games, videos, live music, and other different content that are all going to be linked with physical locations managed by Bandai. This includes gaming arcades and plastic model shops. Okay. The metaverse promises to enable users or their avatars to be precise, to enjoy concerts and communicate with each other using automatic translation. We're in the future, fair enough. Moreover, Gunplas, those are plastic models. One of the company's highest selling products can be bought within the metaverse, which will then be delivered to users' real homes. This is a lot. I don't know how to deal with all this. I'm pretty sure last week we had Bandai news that Bandai was thinking of getting into. I'm pretty sure it was Bandai because I was asking if they had to do with Power Rangers, and I think they do. I can hear the theme music, but I can't see like the end screen anymore. The point is, then we had news that they were getting into the metaverse and creating NFTs, but I think it was for. Was it the red-haired woman with the sword video game? It was something very recently that we were also just talking about. There was someone. No. That was Square Enix. All right. Anyway, the point is every single company on the planet is getting into the metaverse and also the NFT space. I guess maybe slight surprise. I haven't heard of Mobile Suit Gundam, and it's been at least 95 years that I've heard. I was also watching it as a kid. So anyway, the point is, so everyone's in the metaverse. I saw an article, and I should have read it beforehand. Someone wrote something along the lines of like that some company alleges that they've created like a hyper realistic metaverse. And I saw the article, didn't click on it, and I forgot where it is now. Anyway, because I want to see like a really nice looking one that, that even if even fair enough. I would even, what I would love? I would love a metaverse that looked like Dragon Ball Z, but I mean like looked like it. I think that'd be kind of cool. Even if like your avatar could be one of the characters. I mean, everybody would just be Vegeta and Goku, what have you. But I think, you need to, I'll stop talking. So the news is Bandai Namco is officially getting into the metaverse. They're creating something called the Mobile Suit Gundam Metaverse. Needs a new name. Well, they can also call it MSG Metaverse. I wouldn't really. All right. Let's move on. And to finish things off, Van Eck, an investment firm with almost $82 billion in assets under management, has submitted an application to the US SEC for the launch of a new exchange-traded fund that invests in gold mining and Bitcoin mining companies. According to the SEC document filed on Thursday, the fund will focus on securities and an index that reflects the performance of gold mining and digital asset mining firms. Like, the desperation is really crazy. It would not invest in cryptocurrencies directly or through derivatives because they can't because of the US SEC. However, there was no ticker or cost ratio mentioned in the document. There's a tweet for it right there. The news of Van Eck's proposed fund comes as concerns over a fresh round. Okay, all of that didn't even work out for the market. So, this is now Van Eck's sixth NFT that they're trying to launch. That is like slightly Bitcoin-esque. I do not track gold mining companies ever, so I don't know how well that they're doing. I assume that the gold mining companies have been thrown in alongside Bitcoin mining companies to make it seem less Bitcoin centric and therefore able to pass through with the US SEC. Not really sure. But once again, this keeps happening over and over where these companies are launching crypto adjacent ETFs and they expect people to get into them. I think a lot of people would simply, maybe my opinion, a lot of people would simply rather have the physical Bitcoin than a representation of a number on a screen of how well a company is doing who's also mining Bitcoin and keeping it for themselves. Anybody? Anyway, that's the Van Eck. Got rejected by the US SEC for an actual Bitcoin ETF because the SEC is ridiculous and therefore they're trying to launch anything else that has the word Bitcoin and ETF inside of it. News. Yeah. Let's move on. Alrighty. 75,000 transactions pending. Did you see that? 75,000 transactions pending for Ethereum. And that's not bad. $1.84 as the look. I mean, we were just also going over the 5 other solutions to be able to lower Ethereum's fees. $1.85 seems a lot lower than 300. And Bitcoin has 38 cents. Look at them. I do hope that you've all enjoyed. I do hope that you all are having a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope that it is absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching, listening, and or supporting, and or leaving a like and or a comment. And I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See